I'm obsessed with the creamy, radiant, no makeup look, and this technique created by Ernesto Casillas on Zendaya is one of my favorites. Let me tell you exactly how I recreated it. For this look, the more deeply hydrated your skin is, the more seamless your makeup is gonna look. So I'm going to start with Anua PDRN Moisturizer, and it's almost finished. I need to get some more. Hydrate the skin really well. For primer, I'm using this e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. I'm using e.l.f. Soft Glow Satin Foundation. I'll mix it at the back of my hand with the Charlotte Tilbury oil. It looks like this. It's pretty shiny and looks like it's gonna give me a dewy look. We're gonna keep it to the minimalistic, not too much. I'm going to blend it with this soft, fluffy brush. Using a wet beauty blender, I'm going to get the rest of the product from the back of my hand and try to finish it off just to get a more smoother look on my face, lose any texture. Before getting into the concealer or any kind of eye makeup, clean up the eyebrows with the Q-tip. And then lift my eyebrows as much as I can using Anastasia Brow Gel. I'm applying this Laura Mercier concealer only where it is needed, just to keep the look natural and very light. I like to blend my concealer using this very small sponge that's from Real Technique. It comes in very handy to cover the corners. I'm adding soft definition with this NARS Laguna sculpting stick. And now the main character of the look, which is blush. I don't have Prada, and luckily this Fenty Cream Blush is a shade match, and this is in Peach Face. It is almost a triangle on her face, which is blended upwards. I'm using my fingers to create a triangle, and with this look you cannot go wrong with too much blush. So I am blending it upwards. And there is also the same blush on her forehead, right on the top of her eyebrows. Just a little bit over here to give it soft blush. Using the same blush on the eyes. I had a very subtle brown lip liner on, so I'm using this Ilia in Banquette. And for lipstick, I'm using this Makeup Revolution's Wifey Dusky Pink. It's a very subtle peachy pink color. And I'll just dab it on my lips. I don't want too much coverage, too much heavy look on the lips. And then to match it with the cheeks and the eyes, I'm going to use the same cream blush. Just to match it a little bit more, I'm using this AF94 lip and cheek stick. Under eyes, I'm using this Morphe Pink Brightening Setting Powder. The highlighter I'm using is Lip Tinted HUEGLOW. My inner corner of the eyes, some on the cheeks, and to highlight the eyes here, some on the top of the eyebrow, on the nose, blended upwards. Look at the shine. I just put a dot here. This is the final look. For hair, I did a very messy fishtail and secured some frontal hair in a clutcher and left some pieces in the front. My hair is already naturally curly, so I didn't have to do much to give them like a messy look like she had. And I applied some mascara, no falsies, because it was a very natural look. And this is the final finish.